This is the face of a mom that is completely busy, who deeply needed a moment just for herself. Now, this is the face of a woman who finally took that moment. Here's how a solo trip to Belgium reminded me that life doesn't have to be perfect to be fulfilling. You know, I'm a mom of three, right? When I went on this trip, my youngest was just two, and the teens, they're a whole other thing. The idea of a solo trip, leaving them behind, felt massive. It wasn't a perfect situation either, but it was what I needed. This wasn't just a vacation, it was an adventure for me. It was about reminding myself that Nelia, the woman, the traveler, the adventurer, is still here. And honestly, it showed me that you don't need a perfect life to feel fulfilled. Sometimes you just need to pack a bag and go. So, where did the solo trip take me? Brussels, Belgium. From the second I got there, the city just felt so alive. I was there for about 5 to 6 days, and I swear I walked everywhere. The energy, the architecture, the pure joy of just being in a new place. My very first stop was the famous Grand Palace. Seeing it during the day with its amazing details was breathtaking. And then seeing it at night, totally different magic. The way the lights lit up the gold, it felt like a fairy tale. So glad I got to take these 2 days and get these pictures from the daytime and the nighttime. Of course, you can't go to Brussels without seeing the Manneken Piz. He's a tiny but mighty celebrity. And did you know that there's also a Jeanneke Piz, a little girl version? It's these quirky details that make the city so charming. I also spent time walking around the Botanical Gardens, and it was such a peaceful spot in the middle of the city, just a perfect place to let my thoughts wander. And then there was something that really hit me, a history lesson I'll never forget. Learning about an old rivalry between Belgium and England. It was just a simple fact. It was a deep dive into their long, complicated history. It was a powerful reminder that every place has a story beneath its pretty surface. That really stuck with me. For something totally different and so cool, I absolutely loved Mini Europe. I have so many pictures from here. Seeing all of Europe's famous places from somebody that has never been to Europe in tiny little models, it was just such a blast and a unique experience. You really feel like a giant. And everywhere you look, there's stunning churches, each one with its own kind of story to tell. Okay, now for the real reason some people travel, the food. This trip was a total game changer for my taste buds. I got properly introduced to Kinder Bueno, and wow, it was so good. And then the Belgian chocolate. Oh my God. I am not a huge chocolate person, and I thought I knew chocolate. Boy, was I wrong. I was so wrong. Then there were the Belgian frites, crispy, perfectly salted, and with so many sauces to pick from. It's a must try. The Belgian waffles. Wow. Seriously, forget everything you thought you knew about waffle. They are light, fluffy, crispy, and just heavenly. Look at this thing. And then the chocolate on top of it, the Belgium chocolate on top of it. Ah, and the strawberries. It was just deliciously melting in my mouth. I also spent some time at Le Galères Royales. I'm probably butchering this name. I don't speak French. I apologize. But this place was so beautiful to just walk through, especially with all the cute shops. I took some little videos there of some of the shops that I found interesting. And while I was there, I tried some delicious pasta. It was a lovely, unexpected meal. And of course, you can't not go to Belgium and not try the beer. I even found a little beer festival, which was so much fun and unexpected surprise. The city was just buzzing with life, and I loved every second of it. One of my favorite surprises was the amazing atrium. The inside was so cool with all the lights. It was just such a unique vibe, like a real gem. You go up and down, and then there's like music and the light changes, and it was just so amazing and so cool. I was so glad that I was able to go into the actual atrium to check it out. And speaking of cool spots, I found this adorable coffee shop in Grassmat. It was moments like this, just sitting, watching the world go by, that really brought that feeling of fulfillment to life. Just quiet observations. I even have little videos of the area, really showing how alive this part of the city was. This city truly was alive and full of beautiful little things around every corner. So my solo Belgian trip wasn't about running away from being a mom of 3 or a wife or finding something perfect, flawless experience. It was about proving to myself and hopefully inspiring you that embracing the imperfect, stepping out of your comfort zone and just experiencing the world, even if it's just for a few days, can be so incredibly fulfilling. It reminded me that we, women, especially us moms, are capable of so much more than we sometimes give ourselves credit for. You don't need a perfect life to create a fulfilling one. You just need to be brave enough to look for your own adventures. If this resonated with you, hit the button and subscribe for more stories about real life with purpose. And tell me in the comments what's one imperfect adventure you've taken that turned out to be an incredibly fulfilling. See you next time.